You now?
96.
You're 96 years old. Are you on your own there?
I'm like in a care home or someone is caring for me. It's not my family. It's a very posh place. I have loads of money. I feel like I have where I'm wealthy.
Okay. So you've got good care around you.
Yes.
So now, knowing that you can unzip yourself out of anybody that you choose to free your spirit, I want you to take a deep breath in, unzip your body and step out of that body as that woman. And I want you to just be above the body now, looking down, to tell me, what was the contract that she made to come down and work in that laboratory? Was it connected to the nuclear bomb with Adolf?
Yes, it was about the nuclear bomb. It's gonna damage human DNA, and I know how to. I knew how to sort it out. I knew how to kill people and reverse that. And I did it. That's why I'm wealthy.
You did it, and that's why you're wealthy. So that was a job well done, wasn't it? Well, you did it. Be very proud of that. Saving humanity. Now I want you to look around now that you're out of the body, and I want you to tell me, how do you feel now that your body, your soul is out of the body?
I feel good.
I
feel good.
And tell me, what happens next? Is there someone to greet you, or do you know just where to go?
I can go home now. I can go home.
So as you're drifting and floating away from that life, travelling towards your home, what does your home look like? Describe it to me. Is it a star? Is it a tree? What does it look like?
It's a planet, but it's a hidden planet.
It's hidden?
So when you travel there, you don't see it. So it just looks like it's a universe, and it's like humans see as a sky, dark sky. So it's like mirrored. So you don't know where it is. You just know how to get there, but I can't tell you how. I just know how to get there. And when I get to that place, it looks like, it's like a mirror and stars, and the cosmos is dark, so you don't know where it is. But I know where to go and where to put my code, so the door opens and I go the other side. It's a planet which is not visible.
And on this planet, describe to me what you look like.
I have no body. I'm that mean. I'm like, my hands are not my hands. I just have like I'm energy. Like I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not human. This is not like flesh. If that makes sense. I'm energy. I'm just. Yeah.
And are there any other souls around you in this particular place?
Yeah, there's plenty of us. We rest. We have like. It's like almost like caves, and we all have like kind of like it's like a restroom, but we all have like our almost like a bed place, like kind of like you go on a shelf, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's a lovely place. It's like a dome.
It's a dome, cave-like, and you've got your own restrooms in there?
Yeah, but you don't go into it. It's like, when you have a dome and you cut halves and you can see it like a doll's house.
Yeah.
But it's like this. It's a dome, and each of us, we have the room is crystals, different colors of crystals, and that's where we get our energy from. So it's kind of like our restroom, and We stay there.
So it's a healing room?
Hey, sorry?
It's a healing place?
Yeah, it is. It's a healing place, and also when you get your downloads. So it's kind of like you've experienced this, you came back home, you are allowed to stay, and you download this information to share with everyone else there.
Uh-huh. So what is the purpose of those beings coming down to Earth?
They want to help human to understand where they come from and connect to the source.
Uh-huh.
Humans don't know the power of their thoughts, the energy. They're very limited to what they can do. They're conditioned to live a very low life.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand the universe and possibilities. When you look at the earth, it's just like they live 1,000 years behind whatever is available to them. And our mission is to learn and understand how we can help and trigger them, what tools to give them, to open their hearts and minds to experience a higher vibrational life.
So we're told at the moment that the Earth is shifting. Is that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So are we going to be able to see different beings on this planet? Or are they still hidden?
They are not hiding. Human cannot see them because they are not ready to receive, to see them.
Uh-huh.
We are in the front of human and they can't see.
I see.
The energy, they don't see, they look with their eyes and they don't see us. We stand there and wait in the front of them. We make laugh sometimes and play with them. And it's funny, but it's sad in the same time because they can't see us. So how can we need to get to them to connect, to open that portal where human beings can start seeing us and understand that there is much better and they don't have to live that life, the poor life, as we call it, poor, because possibilities are unlimited.
So we just need to change our vibration. Is that through meditation or music? How we alter our vibration?
Meditation and food.
Food?
Food is important. Water is important. People, human, don't eat. They don't eat healthy.
Right, I'll be sure to give them that message. What I'd like to do now is I'd like to work with my client, and I want to be able to connect with her inner self, her higher self that works with her. And I want her higher self to come forward and work with me now. And so tell me, is your higher self a male or female energy, or neither?
Female.
Uh-huh. Does she have a name?
It's not, I can't see this.
It's not relevant?
I don't have a name.
Uh-huh. I want to be able to speak to your higher self now, so I'm speaking directly to your higher self using your voice. Tell me, what was the purpose of you two working together in this life? What's the contract? What are you working together to achieve?
To heal.
To heal? Uh-huh. Tell me more about this healing. Does it mean herself or others or the world? The earth?
She's got the knowledge from the past and she healed people in the past. She knows what to do.
Uh-huh. Is this what she was talking about the change of vibration within the brain?
Yes, she knows what to do. She's getting frustrated, similar to that DNA. She couldn't sort it out. Is is in her brain. She knows what to do, but she can't access it yet.
Uh-huh. So you work with her all the time. Is that access going to come soon?
Yes.
So what are we waiting for then? Are we waiting for another download, or is there something going to happen? When will she receive this information?
She needs to meet someone who will understand what she's trying to achieve, and that being is important to unlock and give her a guidance. It will play a role, and she will work out the sequence. It's kind of like she needs the input. It's not that being is gonna tell her how to do it. It will just come very naturally. She will have a moment of, oh, I know what to do right now, and that will be the moment, which is probably 2-3 years, human years away from where she is now.
Okay.
She's able to be patient with that.
Mm-hmm. So now what I'd like you to do, I want you to do a body scan. I want you to scan the body from the top all the way down to the tips of the toes. And as you scan now, I want you to feel the body where the energy can be slightly different, and see if there's anywhere in the body that we can work with today, whether there's any attachments or energy or past life memory that we can release today. Just scan from the top of the head like a beam of light, going all the way down the body to the tips of the toes.
It's the throat.
It's the throat. So higher self, I want you to go and connect toward that throat area now, and I want you to connect with the vibration and the frequency within that throat. And as you communicate with that energy, tell me what's going on in that area.
It feels like she can't speak, or she's not heard, and it's like her voice needs to be heard. So it's a clean throat.
So is that a memory from this life or a past life? You'll just have a knowing.
It's this life she is now.
It's this life. So what I want you to do is I want you to travel on her timeline backwards, all the way down to the time and the age where she felt that her voice was not being heard. How old was she?
4.
She was 4. What was going on when she was 4?
She's in the room screaming.
Why is she screaming?
Because people don't believe. She's little, she's scared.
So what is it that she's seeing or believing?
She's seen beings. She's seen us. She's seen us watching. And she can't. No one is believing her. Little.
So we don't need that. We don't need that memory then today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tuning one now. And as you hear the sound, that sound will alter the vibration in the throat. And as it does, it will lift out that memory because it no longer serves us. We need to release that memory, let it go back to spirit to be healed so that she can voice her own opinions and thoughts. So when you're ready, 3, 2, and 1. Just feel all that energy and that negativity now lifting out of the throat area, making its way up to source. And see now how clear and cool and recalibrated that throat area is. Have a look in the body and tell me, is there anywhere else that we can work with today, or do we get to the questions?
She needs to use her hands more. The energy in her hands can heal, but she She knows she can do something with it, but she doesn't know how.
Uh-huh.
But
Well, let's go back in time to the time when she knew what to do with that energy, to whatever time and year and place it was. So go drifting down her timeline to find the memory of this energy that she has in her hands. Go drifting down to find that lifetime. 3, 2 and 1. Be there now. Where is she?
Atlantis.
Atlantis. Is she male or female?
She's a priest. She's a female.
She's a priestess. Uh-huh. And how does she use her hands then? These healing hands. How does she work?
She sends the energy. She moves objects.
Uh-huh. Very good.
She moves. Her hands can heal. So it's not only that she can move, she can create with her hands.
Uh-huh.
She's good with this. Is the tool.
So she's a shapeshifter as well. She can shift shape and transmute energy.
Yes, it's about energy in her hands. It's not about her fingers and doing things.
Uh-huh.
It's the energies coming through her, and her hands are very powerful. What she does is she connects her mind and heart, and she pushes the energy through her hands, and that link creates amazing things, and she can do so much with it, and she knows she's powerful.
So now that she knows she's powerful and she's used this method time and time again, and she was a priestess in Atlantis, I want you, higher self, to invite that force, that power, that energy and that knowledge to come forward and be downloaded into her dream state, so that she's going to be able to use that and facilitate that even better. But I want to get to some questions now. I want to ask about her guides. How many guides does she have for this life? 7? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Are they human guides, or are they beings? Are they animals?
They are beings. There are 2 animals. A black panther.
Uh-huh.
There are 3. White lion, black panther, and parrot, colorful parrot. The other 4 are beings.
Beings. Are they beings from your planet, or are they from another planet?
No, they are not from my planet. They are from different places.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to connect with those guides and those beings and tell me, why do they connect with you?
Because she's one of us, she came from the same source with a different experience. We're there to help her to connect on a different level, and she knows she can do this. So we all live in harmony.
Uh-huh.
But we can describe her like a baby. She knows she's different, but she doesn't know where she came from, and she's getting frustrated. And we try to help her by being around and give her clues so she can explore and she can work out. She wants to know, she thinks she's just a one thing, but what she doesn't understand, there is each part of us, we make it her. The universe is in her. She is
Uh-huh.
the bundle of hers. you understand what we mean.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be sure to tell her that. She wanted to know where she came from, but she's also answered that question. I wanted to ask about that previous relationship she had. Why did she contract to go through that? What was the purpose?
To love and understand a loss on a human level. She had to experience love and being rejected and hurt to understand the human emotions. She didn't take it very well. She felt betrayed and her heart was broken, but it made her stronger. She now understands the human emotions and the scale, how people can feel pain, and it related as well to healing and finding solution for people. She had to experience this to understand the deepest pain.
So tell me the contract with her mother then. What was that about?
The mother is scared. The mother is still alive and she's scared as she knows that the girl was always different. She didn't want to have the girl because she thought that the girl would be a problem, that she was different. Her mother thought that she will be ill. She knew something was going to be different and she tried to get rid of her. Before she was born, she didn't want to have her. She was scared. But it was scared about her condition because she could sense that the child would not be normal.
When you say normal, it wouldn't conform?
Yes.
So can you forgive your mum for that, for her being frightened?
Yes.
So I want to ask, is she now ready to receive? She feels that she needs some downloads. Is she now ready to receive these?
She has been ready for a while. She hasn't been connected.
What's the best way for her to connect, to receive these downloads?
She needs to spend time in nature. She's not spending enough time like she used to in meditation stage. She used to spend much more time when she was more connected with herself. The downloads are available. She just needs to go back. She needs to spend more time with nature. She used to enjoy hugging trees. She loves about it, but she loves to cuddle trees and she can feel the energy.
So her purpose is about shaping frequency and altering the frequency within the brain in order for us humans to be able to connect. Almost like an activation, if you like.
We don't understand.
So what is the purpose? You say that she's here to change frequency and you're dealing with places within the brain. So why do you need to change the frequency in the brain?
To make human receive. She needs to help them to receive. It's almost like she wants to unlock them. She knows how to unlock and help people to connect.
Okay. And tell me, why are children drawn to her?
Because she's got understanding of pure love, and children are very vulnerable, and she knows how to communicate. Children have a certain, she can communicate with children up to a certain age when they are still, as human call them, naive. It's because they can receive her thoughts. She can, like a telepathy, she can communicate with them.
They can communicate on her frequency.
Yes.
So why didn't she have any children of her own?
that's not her mission for this life. She's got children all over the world to help and communicate. Her purpose is to experience the life and help human. It's not for her to care and have children on her own. That would be a waste of a source and a good energy. That's not her purpose.
So this contract that she has in this life clearly is not the job that she's in now. If you could see her future self, what would she be doing?
What would she be doing? She will be teaching teenagers, young people, how to live their life. She would give them the skills.
Oh, I see. So she's going to live. Are these what we call the star children?
Yes.
Yeah. So is that part of her mission, to come down and connect with the star children? To help activate them?
Yes, you got this right, but she doesn't know that. She's looking and she can't see it, but that is true. Stars, they are Indigo's children as well, and that's why some of the children, they've got some brain trauma and some damages. She knows how to sort them out.
Yeah.
She can help and unlock it, but her human doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah. That will come to her though, won't it?
Yes. She just needs to meditate and spend more time and tell her to hug the trees. She will laugh when you tell her that.
I'll be sure to give her that message. If there was any other message that you wanted to give her besides hugging trees, what would it be?
The sun. Keep gazing into the sun. The energy comes from the sun, and she knows this. That's why her favorite time of the day is sun raising.
Okay.
Energy from the sun is the purest energy, and it's got a potential, unlimited potential. Humans are scared of the sun, but the power is in energy from the sun.
Well, thank you very much for working with me now. But
Thank
we've
you,
come
Mum.
to the end of our session, so I'd like you, inner self, to step back and just allow my client to feel her back in her body. Feel that circulation coming round into her body, knowing that she's going to remember everything that she needs to remember of that amazing journey that she's been on. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes and come back to the room feeling wonderful.